All righty. Hey, everybody, this is Ron Hulver coming to you from Orlando, Florida, live on a Friday night in our Friday Night Live, where we welcome everybody. We got a good group started. We got about 106 people on here. So tonight's looking great. A lot of things going on behind the scenes. Hopefully we'll find out some good stuff this coming week. But I got in on passive in December 14th of 2020. I have a law enforcement background, and a lady from a founder. She was a founder, and she's also my sponsor in another company that we've been in since 1998. She contacted me, told me about it. So I got to check it out. I'll check it out. Send me the links. So I checked them out, watched a bunch of videos from Mike Ellis, Michael Williams, Marty DeGarmo, a lot of them, a lot of people. And I watched a couple of Ash's videos, which really set the scene. And I got to talk to him a couple of times over the phone, which kind of sealed the deal. And I said, this guy is a real heart-warming, passionate individual. And I registered, and I am so glad I did, because I have met people all over the world now. You come to a webinar and it's like you're taking an international cruise. Lots of people on the cruise. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. And I am going to introduce now my lovely, beautiful co-host, LYNN Nakamoto. Can't hear you, LYNN. On mute. Oh,
I was going to say.
Don't let the dogs out.
Is everyone muted except the people who shouldn't be? Okay, let me make sure so we don't have background noises. I think we're good. All right. Nice to meet you all. My story is pretty simple. I joined in 2019, but I didn't see the light at that time. So I didn't get active till about a year ago. And then I really rocked and rolled, because I understood what I had in my hand. And I understood that Ash Mufareh is a visionary, and that with his vision, he is going to make every one of us very successful financially. And we're going to spread this wealth to our communities. We're going to help those in need. And when I finally got that, that's when I started to actually be active in the company. And today, all I do is OnPassive. And I'm very happy just focusing on OnPassive. I've met such wonderful people. You know, the people here in the webinar, I know quite a few of you, and I feel like you are all family. So I'm just so grateful to be here in OnPassive and to have this wonderful founder community. I am very, very fortunate. So now I would like to go ahead and introduce our guest speaker for this evening. His name is Orphee Adom. Orphee Adom is an entrepreneur. He is a consultant and an expert project manager. He has over 25 years of experience in new style ICT. And ICT is information and communications technology. I asked him, what is new style ICT? Because I didn't know. And he said to me, it is AI, artificial intelligence, big data, analytics, cloud, the Internet of Things, IoT, etc. So his ICT work has been in various sectors, including aerospace, automotive, defense and security, and telecommunications. He has a degree as an engineer in computer sciences from the Polytechnic University of Valenciennes in France. He has a Siemens MBA, and he has a master's in services management from the Blerick Business School. He has worked at well-renowned companies such as Volkswagen, Hewlett-Packard, and Deutsche Telekom AG. Mr. Adom lives in France and works in Brussels, Belgium. He is a family man with a lovely wife and 5 children, 1 girl and 4 boys. His oldest is his daughter, and she is a clinical psychologist. So I would like to now, and his kids range in age from 7 to 25. I would like to now introduce our guest speaker. It's my honor and privilege to have him on our webinar. Thank you so much, Mr. Adom.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, everyone. It is my pleasure, my honor to be here together and to present, to share this opportunity. I'm so excited. I wonder if you ask yourself why we are on the webinar. It is late our time in France, but when Lynn asked to come on board, take the floor and share this, I was so excited. I couldn't really continue sleeping. By the way, I joined OnPassive 4 months ago. I was presented this opportunity by Naka, who is also on this webinar. When I discovered this opportunity, I couldn't sleep. I went sleepless, I can tell you. So it's always excitement to share with you. Lynn, is it possible that I share my screen or not?
Yes, try it now.
Okay, great, thank you. Ron, I believe
we have technical people here that know how to do that, so you have to give them a minute.
if I'm just co-host, I believe it will do the sharing.
Chris, can you do that, or Marty?
I'm looking. I think Marty has to do that. He's the host, right?
Yes. Marty. Oh, Marty.
Oh, no. DeGarmo.
Yoo-hoo.
You're fired, Marty. You are fired. He's
Marty, just you promote me as a co-host, and I will be able to share, please.
I'm gonna try to do that for you. Let me see. Nope, Marty's got to do it.
So Chris, you're not co-host either.
I am a co-host, but it's not, it won't let me do it.
What about you, Lynn? You are also co-host.
No, I think it has to be by the host, Orphee. Are you texting him, Chris?
I'm gonna call him in 2 seconds. I was thinking Big Head would hear, but he's probably got his earphones off. Let me call him. You guys hear me?
Lynn,
Now we know he doesn't listen to my webinar. He leaves his thing on there and goes away, huh?
We're gonna rip him for that one right on the phone in front of everybody.
Yeah, we caught him.
He's gonna scream, "What do you want?"
Gotcha.
I can still present without sharing, but with you, but this is not.
Yeah, just hold on a second. Let's see if we can get Marty. Are you awake? Hello.
But in the meantime, I wanted to say that when this is over, the formal webinar is over, we'll keep it open, because the last week, some people stayed on and we had a grand time just chatting. Open, everybody's unmuted, and we just get to know one another. So if you want to stay beyond the formal part of the webinar, feel free to do so. Okay.
Okay.
He's not answering, Ron. Maybe he's in the bathroom.
You're terrible, Chris. Horrible.
Right. When he comes back, everyone when he comes back, everyone's telling me he looks 20 pounds lighter. That's what you tell him.
Marty. Oh, Marty.
Yeah.
not working.
Hey, Ron, he's on another call.
So the
He's on another call.
what
Hey,
what
I got a good idea.
Hold on, I gotta shut this off.
no, no,
All right, hold on.
It's so loud.
Okay, I'm ready. I'm awake. Everybody else awake out there?
Yeah, definitely.
okay. Lynn,
Yes.
we can crack on without
Yeah, I believe so.
sharing the slides.
Definitely.
It's not a problem at all. But unfortunately, we will not be sharing that with me. But you can share the slide afterwards with the guest, please.
Certainly.
Yeah. So basically, as I was saying, the objective today is to share with the guest about this fantastic opportunity OnPassive called OnPassive. And also the second objective is to learn how to become a founder of this opportunity. Why the opportunity? I'm going to explain it with to you. And of course, you will see which product first, who's behind the opportunity, the person, the key person, the product, which benefit you get out from this opportunity when you are in. This is the objective we're going to achieve this in this webinar this evening. You wonder why you should join today. There are many reasons. We're going also to cover those reasons why you should join. Not only you, but all your friends, your family, your beloved ones. So everyone, according to me, should be joining and seizing this opportunity OnPassive. But please don't take my words for granted. You should join and learn. You will see, you will be amazed. Okay, I'm not trying even to recruit or to sell you anything. I'm just trying to explain the opportunity OnPassive so that you make the best knowledgeable, the best documented decision. And this is how I did before joining. And I'm really excited also to share the same understanding with you.
You gotta give him the share. He can't do his presentation. You gotta give him the hosts. Oh, I'm sorry, Orf. Oh my God, I apologize.
You're welcome. No problem at all. I believe Lynn will grant me more minutes to share.
Yes, you might as well proceed while we wait for Marty to make you co-host.
Fantastic. So all this opportunity, I know, Lynn said it. It is about total integrated solution, internet solution, in e-commerce. But it's when we talk about digital e-commerce or everything online, it's very important that we get the big picture. Today, if you are an online businessman and you are tired of recruiting, building teams, but still unsuccessful, like many adults out there, only 2 to 3% are successful. So the massive 97 to 98% of online marketers are not so successful. So if you are also tired of spending endless amount of money to keep your business, going, or if you are simply tired of trying to make ends meet, then you may be looking for a new way to make money while you are sleeping, right? So I would like to quote Warren Buffett, who said, you have to find a way to make money while you are sleeping, or prepare yourself to work until you die. This is my wording, but I mean it. And I would like also to let you know that this is an ideal digital business for you. It is very important also before, taking this opportunity, catching it up and seizing it to make money. It's very important for you to understand what a digital company look like, how to spot it on. Ask yourself basic question. common sense questions. Who is behind the opportunity? Who is behind the company? The person, we're going to talk about him. Which product, what kind of product are promoted? When are they released? Or are they being made available and accessible? Where are they promoted? Why you should joining, and how, which process you should be following to join. This is not about online multi-level marketing. No, it is about digital, real company with a real product we're going to talk about, and it is simply superior, highest quality product, digital product that we're going to share. Before I seize the opportunity.
Orphee, go ahead and share your screen.
Great. Thank you. Let me see how now it's going to work. Share my screen. I believe you can see my screen up from.
Yep.
Yes. So I was saying that you know, these common sense questions are important, but they are not sufficient. You need to also you know, you will do it yourself. I've done so. Ask yourself put basic conditions on the table and make sure that these conditions are fulfilled before you enter, you jump in. Which are those conditions? There are 5. The first one is, am I expected to sell anything, or you know, to refer anyone in this opportunity before gaining money out from it? The answer is no. The second condition is, although I'm not obliged, if and when I decide voluntarily to refer someone to the opportunity, am I going to gain money? And if also the third opportunity, the third condition, sorry, is if my beloved one or my friend also follow me and accept to come together as we are doing this evening, is he or is she going to win, also gain a lot of money out from the opportunity? The answer is definitely yes. The fourth condition is that, am I going to go back to my pocket and pay again monthly, month after month, what is called the monthly maintenance fee or auto ship, as you know it on in multi-level marketing or network marketing? The answer is no. You go only once in your pocket, you never go back again to pay, which means that we will see it how it works. And then the last condition, the fifth condition, is the viability. Are the product viable? The product which are promoted must be viable, because there are many companies who promise very good, you know, gain of money, you know, but when you enter into it, due to the fact that the product are not viable, they end by closing door, by failing, and then by going bankrupt, leaving you meaningless, and then you can no longer seize such opportunity. Be careful. This, I will tell you, today you are really at the right place at the right time for the right opportunity. So at the end of this sharing, it is for you to make the right decision. You will see, I said it, check yourself. You will be amazed. You will see that what OnPassive is going to give us, it will exceed all conditions I put there and I discussed, and it will also exceed all your expectations. It exceeded mine, and today I'm very proud founder. I hope it will be your case. It's something never seen, never done before. This total integrated solution on one single platform, it has never been seen. I've never seen it in my 30 years of experience in IT and in automation, IT automation. It will guarantee you success whether you want it or not. So thanks to all tools in the platform, you will get success in the online business. It is fully automated. You don't have to do anything. And as I say, it's also self-funding. You paid once and you pay to activate your package. You will never go back into your pocket, never again. your future subscriptions are paid out from your profit, and all this also is automated. It's simply huge, just like you receive an autonomous car put on autopilot for you to bring you to your destination. But to give you more insight, I've designed 5 dimensions, and this will be a total paradigm shift on internet. Which are these dimensions? I call them 5P. The person, I said it, behind this opportunity. We're going to talk about that person, which product, what kind of promotion is done, which process we need to undertake to get into this, and which prosperity is going to, create for us, which wealth we're going to have. Without any delay, let's discover who is behind this opportunity. The person behind is called Ash Mufare. Ash Mufare is the founder, is the CEO, and this is also a family man with a wife and 2 lovely children. Is living in Orlando, and he got more than 20 years of experience with innovative visionary in terms of technology. He got also masters in IT and e-commerce, and attended the Harvard University. He understands the whole trend, automation, IT automation, and has launched successful businesses, has helped many to gain a lot of money. But this guy is a humanitarian with a big heart, because at a certain point in time during his career, after 20 years, he was simply fed up with the greediness. He worked with people, for people who really were only scams, because they were not promoting, they were not even using the product they were selling, and there were no equity, no such humanitarian vision in what they have been doing. And in 2018, he has decided with his wife not only to create the company and make out from it billion, but also by making those billion, share those billion with the founders. Because simply he said, having billion for himself doesn't make him happier man, but sharing them with more people will make a better place, will make him happier. And of course, I do share and approve that vision. This is why I'm in. His vision is just very simple, very compelling, very telling, and exciting, saying, I will help over 1 million of families around the world to transform the poverty into prosperity and make them, climb that that hill, coming from the bottom to the up, and be among the wealthiest, 1% of the wealthiest of this world. When the OnPassive company has been created, is where Ron is currently also living, is Orlando, in Florida, and there is a building. You can also pay a visit to the company and see them. It's real. The address is written here. You can see where you have around 200 staff, working. You have lawyers, you have technicians, you have engineers, you have managers in those buildings working. And the second major building is in Hyderabad. Hyderabad is in India. It is the second most dynamic, talented town in India. Myself, I visited that country in 2019. Can tell you, this is where you find the best talented engineers in IT, in IT automation, artificial intelligence, and where this building is located, you have more than 800 staff also working there. It's huge. There are many other offices also planned around the world. They're going to open shortly. So, which means that OnPassive is growing. You can visit the building. You can see out from where it's promoted. And when you are in, you have offices, you have rooms, you have also on the campuses, you have computer rooms where you have engineers identified also per department, per color. You have conference rooms. Please Google Earth and see that it is real. It exists. It is there, and it's going to do amazing for the founders. Everything is built around the artificial intelligence and machine learning and then automate the whole data that is also artificial intelligence is helping to analyze. I said it, this is also about big data. We will discuss about it. All products are developed proprietary 100%, and all are patented. Okay, in the heart, I said artificial intelligence is in the center, and all this will bring a total paradigm shift on the internet. And to quote Dr. Bill Williams, he says, when there is a paradigm shift, everything goes back to zero. This is what OnPassive is to set. Okay, everything will go back to zero. To do that, it's only one acronym you should keep in your mind when you talk about OnPassive is CATMO. CATMO stands for Complete Automated Targeted Money. Okay, you have there more than 50 tools powered by artificial intelligence to make the whole complete IT solutions and integrated. Everything 100% automated, that is targeting huge traffic and generating revenue, passive revenue for everyone on OnPassive, right? And today it is expected for OnPassive to be that future unicorn, what is called a unicorn company. It's a company launched, raised, and $1 billion of revenue. And OnPassive will be not only a future unicorn, but a future multi-unicorn. We will see it, multi-billion company we are talking about, which is already a global company. Today, we are more than 839,000 founders, which means that like-minded people who are sharing already this vision, the vision of Ashmun Farah. You will see that no one has ever done this. No one has ever, before the launch, reached 1 million clients. This is unique. This is the first time, and probably this will be the last time. It will create an automated and passive online income for everyone on this opportunity. To do that, the opportunity, the company will base itself on the internet users. We estimated around 4.6 billion internet users today. The target's 100 million users in the first year. The first year, maybe next year, 2022, this company will be launched. And when it's launched, we're going to have a generational wealth created that we can pass on the next generation, right? And we can also be granted a license to sell in over 200 countries in the world. Having said that, given those facts, imagine yourself becoming a founder of OnPassive as of today, the wealth you're going to create for yourself, the generational wealth you're going to create for the next generation is simply huge. We have a unique model also in this company. The platform is uniquely built for everyone who has a business online or not to become successful. And this in the digital marketing, there will be a ready-made system that will guarantee the success for you. And the vision is to help 1 million people achieve abundance and prosperity. The model also is supported by 5 main pillars. The first one is tools. There are 50 plus online tools powered by artificial intelligence. I said it. And the second major pillar is traffic, highly targeted traffic to generate customer flow on autopilot mode. And the third one is cost. One supplier that will reduce hugely the cost. Imagine that you have 50 different suppliers. Imagine the cost inefficiencies you will be getting in such environment. This is not the case. In this model, you have only one supplier for more than 50 plus product powered by artificial intelligence, totally automated. That is the fourth pillar. you receive only one email that you communicate, you get one password, you choose, and then everything with a single sign-on, everything is automated. You have access to all these products at once. And the last one is the fifth pillar, the revenue. It will generate passive income revenue every day, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. Whether you are working, you are sleeping, you are traveling, or you are on holiday, it will keep generating revenue for you, passive income every day for you. Amazing, isn't it? That is the OnPassive. Are they competitors? Yes. Are those competitors' product viable? Not always. We can take one example of them is Zoom. We are on Zoom. Zoom 3 years ago was not really known. And during the pandemic period, we've seen how Zoom has boosted and become really the #1 tool we use for video conferencing we are in today. You see, and Ash Mufareh has also analyzed, has observed it, and have seen also the weaknesses that have been improved on comparable tool like OConnect. We'll see it when the OConnect from OnPassive will launch. The tools like Zoom will really decline, and OConnect will become the hype. You will see it, and I will be the first to switch to OConnect, where you have artificial 3D and very, very user-friendly. We will see it with the limitless. There is no limit to connect, no limit to users, no such limit like we see it in Zoom. If we take these digital tools, they have created digital billionaires, and we know them. The upper league is the GAFAM, the Google, Amazon, Facebook, Apple, and Microsoft. You know them. You can name them as well. These people became multi-billionaires, but they have never invited us around the table and tell us, listen, I'm going to share my revenue with you. Never happened. This is unique. This is the first time I hear it in my life, and most probably this will be the last time you will hear it. You take the Jeff from Amazon, the Jeff Bezos. They have never invited you and share their billions with you. Although they got only one product, none of them got more than 10 products. Okay, but Amazon or Google or Facebook, for instance, has got only 3 digital products: Facebook, WhatsApp, Instagram. Mark Zuckerberg is a multi-billionaire. Okay, let's talk about Bill Gates from Microsoft. Bill Gates got around 10 digital products. He's multi-billionaire. He has been the wealthiest man over 1 decade in the world. So if we take this and we compare, if we are allowed to compare with 50 plus products, which each single product is a billionaire in revenue, you see, you can already look forward to, to reaching that total financial freedom that will come with the OnPassive. We will be simply immersed and thank to this product. Okay, everything, the genius behind this platform is the connectivity. Everything is connected. If you come here with a OMail, which is the mailing tool, you will be connected to others. Okay, remaining others. Also, this is never done and never seen before. The whole ecosystem is really well designed and connected. You will get all other like OConnect for video conferencing, or OCreate to create the web shop, or more stuff for management. We will discover them. It is amazing. You can Google it. You can go on site. You go www.onpassive.com. You will see all these products and gain deeper inside, read through, and if any questions you can ask. Let's take some examples. There, I will talk about Academy, Obless, most probably OShop, but I cannot cover all of them. Please take your time. As I said, join learn and be amazed as I was. When you become a founder, you get this back office called GoFunders. GoFunders is your portal, that is dedicated to you as a founder, where you can see how what the size of my team, which are my new team members. You can see here. You can see how many also people, and of course the new version will show you your wallet. We'll discuss it. Now let's talk about Academy as an example. This is a learning tool, an online e-learning tools that is really magnificent, because I've never seen such a tool where it will change your learning experience. It makes your learning journey very, very exciting. It doesn't matter which your age and from where you are connecting to learn, you can improve yourself, you can improve your skills. And of course, this is the simply best e-learning platform you can have today. When the teachers or the content developers will develop content, it is also automated on that platform. And thanks to the digital marketing or targeted traffic, then your students will be connecting to it. And it will generate you more revenue apart from income you get as founder. There is a real school, Academy, OnPassive Academy school behind it. It's simply amazing. Another tool that I also cite is the Obless. Obless is the soul of this platform of OnPassive. Obless is simply the unified crowdfunding platform that will help us, to raise funds that are needed to connect people around the world and tackle the humanitarian causes that matter. Okay, and this is simply our heart in this opportunity. Please join me to quote what Ashmu Fares said. He said, "It is scientifically proven in our DNA that the power of giving is 10 times more rewarding and more fulfilling than receiving." And I prove it. Once we get money, once we create that financial freedom, total financial freedom, we'll get money that allows us to have an active generosity and then tackle all humanitarian causes. The market is huge. The crowdfunding market there is huge, and the share today is, for businesses or social causes. Okay, and it is also expected that, projected that the crowdfunding market will triple in the next 2 to 3 years coming. There are big players, and when you look at those big players like GoFundMe, they raise a lot of money that they keep for themselves. Ashmu Fares says, "I will not keep a penny for myself. This will go to the cause which need most this money." We take GoFundMe there, they make annual revenues of $100 million. And this is something that should go, in OnPassive, this will go directly to the cause and not keep. When you have all this money, how you're going to manage it, it is also taught, it's also designed, and it is also included in the package. It's called O-Wallet. The O-Wallet is simply your financial transaction tool that you can use for all financial transaction. It's a proprietary wallet on OnPassive, and it is also helping you to activate your subscriptions, and also pays in, pays out, transferring also money with cryptocurrency. There is the O-Coins is the global standard currency on Passive that is also used. It's a very huge a tool for managing our money. Another tool is ONet. Maybe this one will make Facebook absolutely obsolete when it will be launched. It's a revolutionary social network platform. You'll see it when launched. If you are online, you create the web shop, e-commerce, you will have O-Shop, O-Create connected to create all this. And then the O staff for managing human resources is huge. This one for those who are in the same field as I am, you know, consultant in BPO, business process outsourcing, and advising the company. They will say that when you choose an ERP, enterprise resource planning, or HRMS, human resources management system, you will not find an equivalent as O staff. Okay, O staff is simply huge. It's also included, it will automate the whole HR resource management, where from, you know, from hiring someone down to the retirement. Okay, hire to retire is totally automated, and the employee receive only one email, one password, that's it. And then the whole system is automated, you know, passing through the absence or vacation or leave for sicknesses. Everything you can imagine for human resources management is included. It's simply huge, and it's part of also the package we receive. That is simply huge. The O-mail surpass the Gmail we know today, and this, I'm not saying it, the professionals who have assessed it and compare it have chosen mostly this tool as being user-friendly. I can continue, but there are more. I will leave you to, you know, to go there and check them. Our video conferencing will become a very nice event, nice, lovely sessions that we're going to have. It will simplify and improve the quality of our video we're going to share. If you take all these products and you evaluate them, the market potential is simply huge. But okay, if I take only 5 or 6 of them, you know, Obless, as I said, for crowdfunding, Academy for online education, O-Wallet for online financial transaction, O-Domain for web, O-Traffic for video conferencing, etc., or O-Staff for human resource management, we already exceed this trillion. It is huge, and this the potential we are in. And Ashmu Farah says this 80% of this is going to be shared with the funders. Thanks to Ashmu Farah, it's simply unique. And of course, 20% will be paying the wages, because as you've seen, there are some assets also to cover. You have residual bills today. Why not having residual income tomorrow? That you will see in the near future will have everybody who will coming on OnPassive for something, whether it is for money or for tools or simply for a benefit he gets in connecting and communicating. There is at least one reason to come on OnPassive. Now, as we have discovered, we know which are these products, who is behind, which benefit we can get out from it, which process now is there to get access. It's called the founder's position. To become founder is simple. We call founder someone who joins today before the launch, worldwide launch of OnPassive, and pays his subscription. Founders will automatically become customers and resellers at launch, but they will never ever have anything to sell. I told you everything is automated for them, so it will be done for you. And then the other position is client. If you are not founder, which will be unfortunate, you become client, so you pay the product for use, and then the commission will be shared with the founders, of course. Or you are granted a license to become a reseller, and you get a targeted traffic. You purchase a suite or a package, the full set to resell. This is a 3 position. The best choice is a founder position. Now, what is the roadmap to become a founder? Let's be clear. We are running out of time, and clock is ticking currently, because in a few weeks' time or months, most probably months, we will be seeing this opportunity being launched. We are in the pre-launch phase today. You can still join and pay only $97 to become a founder. Once you join, you need at the launch to activate your package. It's called activation fee. You pay it also once. It's not yet fixed. It's around 250. It's about that. We will see it at the launch. You can purchase as many funders position as you like. Okay, and then the second phase will be soft launch, in which unfortunately the funders position price will increase slightly and will be around 149 dollars. Please make sure that you seize this opportunity now, not wait at that time, because in the soft launch phase, it is there to help us, test or give us the opportunity to test the products in their better version. It's not there to, it won't last. So let's make sure that we seize it. And then the last phase, the hard launch, that will happen within this year. As Ashmu Fares said, all products are already planned to be pre-launched this year. So we trust that and make sure that you get in before the funder position is permanently closed, definitely closed. In that phase, when it is closed, it's no longer possible to become a funder. Everything is secure on OnPassive. At no time will any generated data be shared, sold, or monetized. The OnPassive uses the artificial intelligence, I said it already, machine learning, and data analytics to gain insight into the data, ensuring that the data privacy is guaranteed throughout the whole value chain on the platform. Now, think a little bit about the funders' benefit. You don't have any recruitment, no lead conversion, or you get a guaranteed traffic for you. And it is self-funding. You pay to become funder and you pay to activate your package. That's it. You never pay again. Everything will be paid out from your profit. It is automated, it's self-funding. Everything is done for you. Every single conceivable tool to succeed online in digital arena is there for you. All is easily accessible in one place, one central place, one platform, and all products are proprietary, no copycat, no recycled technology on this platform. All proprietary tools are of the highest quality you can get and at the lowest price in this world. It's simply unique, it's huge, and it's not all. When you have money, when you create your financial freedom, thanks to OnPassive, you have also a solution for any cause. I said it already, thanks to Obless. You receive an immediate payment, thanks to O-Wallet, where you can have your money, your income. It is unlimited residual income, paid daily, available. You can withdraw it partially or totally whenever you choose, wherever you choose to do it. And of course, on top of it, everything defined, everything in top marketing automation, 100% automated targeting traffic for you to generate income and share with us. This is simply an automated business for us. Put on autopilot. Everything is automated. It will automate your advertisement, automate your recruitment, name them. So yes, you will have an existing business that is automated, that generate massive revenue, limitless opportunity for us, simple to use. There are four key points I would like that you keep also in your mind or a takeaway of this. Listen, this is an opportunity of a lifetime for you. So consider it, because you don't have to do anything. The funders will have teams built for them, okay? And those teams are placed automatically. You don't have to do anything at all. The profits are shared with you, and the fourth benefit here, key benefit, is the cash flow will start immediately after opening to the public, and it's huge. This is a never ever done before. As we are a big family, thanks to Ashmu Fares, he needed that. He need to share this with us. We are in it to win it, and your future is right here. Mine is already there. So join this effortless ecosystem and join this big family. We will reach this 1 million funders, and it is for everyone, regardless of your or origin, your race or creed, it doesn't matter. Please, it is an artificial intelligence with a big heart that is put in our hand to become successful. Join this adventure and let's help our CEO, Ash Mufare, turn the poverty into prosperity and make this vision become reality. Thanks to Ash Mufare by sharing this created wealth with us, the founders. Okay, the change is ourselves. Join this change and see the abundance created by becoming a founder like myself, like others here. OnPassive will become a total paradigm shift on the internet, and you will see it. Look where we are coming from. Okay, when it started in 2018, and the founders started, subscribing in 2019, we are at the first year 50,000. Second year we reached already 400,000, and today, as I'm speaking, in this July, we are already 839,000 and plus. Every day we have more than 2,000 people joining, becoming founders of this opportunity. It will close shortly. Please join us. To become a founder today is very simple. The lady or your beloved one who has invited you, call your sponsor, has shared a link. First, he loves you because he would like to see you become successful, gain also income, residual income, and create your financial freedom. This link, click on it, please. Or if you haven't received it, go back and ask the link. You click on it, you open the form, fill that form. It's very simple to be filled in. Couple of information, your name and email you choose, your password you choose with a capture, you validate, and you receive an email. Please click on that email to validate, and then you get a form to pay. There are 3 payment methods. If you pay using a credit card, bank card, you will have $5 of bank charges that make $102. It is validated instantaneously, and you can also get now the next step. If you choose the cryptocurrency, Ethereum, Bitcoin, etc., make sure that in your wallet you have $97, and then you are also you can validate. It is validated by GoFunders, the support within the 24 hours once you have validated. And then there is an NDA, non-disclosure agreement, that you need to sign. It's an electronic form. Please sign it, and then it is done. You get access to your back office. You get also access to your referral link that you can share, but please, you respect the confidentiality and not communicate publicly. This is what you see. In the United States, you can still use the Cash App, but this is not it may take more time when using Cash App. Please make sure that if you have opportunity to use the first other option, do it. And this is a risk-free business, because if you are in it and you are not satisfied at the launch, after 1 month, you have it written in your NDA agreement. Please, you can also ask to be reimbursed, and you get reimbursed automatically. That would be unfortunate, because what you gain out from it, you will be simply amazed, as we are. To close this, I would like to quote Richard Branson, who said, if someone offers you an amazing opportunity one day, but you are not sure you can do it, say yes, then learn how to do it later. This is on this, I would like to tell you that OnPassive is a 100% done deal, period. We are in it to win it, and thank you so much for listening, for your time. Now, let's go for questions. Back to you, Ron, back to you, LYNN, back to you, Chris. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Orphee, if you want to unshare your screen for us, sir.
Awesome.
That was a good one.
Awesome.
That was one of the best presentations I've seen. Orphee, I commend you very much. Lots of people in the chat are asking if they can get a copy of it. so they can
Sure.
share with their prospects. So that's up to you whether you want to do that or not, but I'm sure it would be seen all over the world right now because a lot of people are really liking it. We appreciate you bringing it to our webinar tonight.
Welcome.
And what time is it over there where you are?
It's 3 o'clock in the morning.
In the morning.
Yes, 3
Oh
a.m.
my goodness. Thank you very
Thank
much.
you, brother. Thank you, brother. Awesome, man.
Thank you very much for joining us tonight and staying up with us. We really appreciate it. Lynn, you have anything to say there, young lady? With your mute button off, please.
I have seen and heard your presentation before, but I love it every time. It's very thorough. It gives people the opportunity to really understand what OnPassive is about in its entirety and in all of its aspects, you know, so I appreciate that. And, you know, you have the IT background, yeah? So I was thinking people here, this might be a good opportunity to ask maybe some technical questions that you were always curious about, but didn't have someone to ask. This might be a good opportunity for you.
If people are
You know-
interested, I'm sorry, Lynn, if people are interested in asking some questions, you should have a raise your hand on the bottom of your screen. Some might have a word that says more. If you click on that, you'll see your hand raised. And we'll bring you on. Chris and Kevin are helping behind the scenes here. And we have one so far. Mirthlin, go ahead. I scared her. She's gone.
Ryan, her hand is always stuck up, man. That's
I'm
Mirthlin.
sorry. It's my hand is Zoom putting up, Ron. Sorry, I'll come back later. I was just trying to get myself together.
Okay, no
you.
problem.
Lower my hand, please.
All righty. Judy Ellis, go ahead, please.
Hi, I'm
Hi.
trying to figure out, I'm trying to figure out how AI works. So if you have a team of people and you have 800,000 founders, somebody described it kind of like pouring syrup on a pancake, that it just fills in the spots, but can somebody tell me how that really works? Where it filters down or how it works?
Orphee, do you want to handle that question there?
Yeah, no problem. With pleasure. Thank you for the question. The artificial intelligence, in fact, is going to automate the traffic. Simply speaking, the traffic is what is called the traffic. Let's take example of a restaurant. You know, you have restaurants located the same restaurant with the same dishes, the same menu, and there are two. One is in the countryside, and the other one is in the center, a mall center. I guess which restaurant will have more traffic? It is obviously the one located at the mall center. So here, the artificial intelligence is targeting, you know, the customer. This is the traffic, which means, let's say now you look online, you type, let's say, video conferencing. I would like to do a video conferencing. Automatically, you become a targeted client by the artificial intelligence. He knows that you are searching to have a tool in video conferencing. It will then link you to OConnect of OnPassive that will generate that traffic. Then you connect, you buy it, or you subscribe, or we'll see in which way, and then you become a customer. Now, when we are 1 million, let's say 1 million, we are the first customer on the platform. So the artificial intelligence will then acquire new customer, and bless you. Artificial intelligence will so acquire new customer by targeted traffic, and then allocate them automatically to the founders. That's how it's going to work. Now we can talk about details how it is allocated. I mean, per funder, you will get 3 customer or 3 commissions automatically allocated. This is how it's going to work simply. And this is also automated, done on the platform. I hope it is clearer.
Judy, does that answer your question?
Well, a little bit, but I still wonder how, you know, I'm so used to network marketing and downlines and how that works, you know, but it's like, so you have, let's say you have 10 people.
Yes.
So they turn this on and then all the founders come in, and does it just, how does it work? Does it go sideways? Does it go, I just don't understand how it
Yeah.
fills in
It's very
people.
simple. Very simple, that one. If you have, let's say, okay, it's called a OnPassive. You are passive, but people turn to be active, like myself here, like Ron or like Lynn, we are sharing. And if you are used with network marketing, here you get the same in automated way. So if you have a team of 10, after the first cycle of the of acquiring the client, the pool, the system will allocate you 3 customers, but the system will at the same time allocate also 3 customers per each member of your team. So 3 times 10, that makes 30, and 3 times 1, that makes 3, that makes 33. So in your team now, after the first cycle, you get 33 instead of 10. The second cycle, the same. 33 multiplied by 3, you get 99. And you continue. It is automatically built. Your matrix, is built. Your tree is automatically built. This is why we call, you don't have to do anything, because today in your network marketing, you have to build it up yourself. You don't, it is not done for you. In this case, it will be done for you, Adam.
Okay, I think
Yeah.
I understand it better.
I think we've all been in networking and MLMs before, and the thing about this is you don't have to do a darn thing, but get in. Okay, you get in for $97. We pay the subscription for first month subscription fee of $250, more or less, and that puts the company to work for you. At that time, all you have to do is sit back and manage your money. Okay, you don't have to recruit. You don't have to sell products to make your auto shipment like you do in networking. Okay, everything is done for you by OnPassive. And that's the thing, just keep in the back of your mind. While you're sleeping, you're making money. While you're in the pool, you're making money. While you're out to dinner, you're making money. Okay, and you don't have to do a darn thing for it. What do you think about that, Judy?
Yeah, I agree. So let me ask you, when we go to where we can buy traffic, so let's say after the campaign and we want to buy some more traffic, will they treat that the same way? Give you 3 more people each cycle, or how does that work?
Hey, Marty, can you hit that one? Marty, can you hit that question?
Yes, I probably could, but I wasn't listening. What was?
When you get traffic, Marty, I mean, when you buy extra traffic, do they give you 3 more for that extra traffic, or does it depend on how much you buy, or what?
Chris is speaking. Chris, you should go and.
I want to explain something a little different. When traffic goes, the company will turn on the traffic. Stop, Shorty. Everybody will be put in a rotator.
Right.
And it will be Chris, Margaret, whatever, and we have 1 million people, let's say. There might be more than one rotator, but everybody will be putting a rotator. The
Right.
company will guarantee traffic. It cannot guarantee a sale. What happens though, we're all going to get the same amount of traffic by the thousands, by the millions. I might get 5 people visit my site, whatever it might be, and I might get 3 sales. Orphee might get 5 people come to his site and all 5 of them buy. Stop for a minute. Let me finish. Anyway, LYNN might get 5 and 4 pay. Ron, sorry, you might get 5 and no one pays. But this doesn't stop. It goes on and on and on and on. There's not a number. There's not like you're going to get 3 and then it moves to the next one and give you 3. It's 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 from left to right, up and down. So it's constantly going to be moving. Now, keep in mind, each one of us, let's say there's 1 million of us. I'm just using, let's say we get to 1 million and there's 50 different products. That's 50 million websites. That's 50 million links. What happens is somebody might sign up for Chris as a ONET. Somebody might sign up for LYNN as one of the other products and go on and on and on and on and on. You will get a thing flash, you got a sale. It'll tell you what the percentage, what you got paid, and it goes on and on just like that. But guaranteeing the sale itself is impossible for any company in the world. The plus to this is because everybody's in a rotator, we're all going to get the exact same amount of traffic. Now, if you buy extra traffic, instead of you getting 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, you might get 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, depending if you bought more. If you bought more, it would probably, I don't know this, would be in a separate rotator where another rotator is feeding your links. But that'll be determined. But I just want to say, I don't believe, I don't like to say anything definite, because OnPassive is a fluid moving company. Things change daily. But from what I understand, we will all get the same amount of traffic starting on day 1. And if you want to buy new traffic, you pay more money, you're going to be given more traffic at the same amount of time we're giving our traffic. So if we got, I'm just using a hypothetical, we get 1,000 visitors a day, you might get 2,000. It doesn't tell you how many sales, but obviously with 2,000, you're going to get the probability of a sale is going to be greater. Here's where the artificial intelligence kicks in. The people that are being targeted are looking for what you're selling. See, when it's not targeted, what happens is somebody goes online looking for a bicycle and they tell them what a great refrigerator they can buy. Well, what freaking does that good? The guy's not looking for a refrigerator. So targeted means you're going after people that are looking for what you're selling. And we already know that it's a 6 billion online, people are buying every day. So, but they're going to go after, if Ron went online right now and punched in conference call service, OnPassive will take over from there. And they're going to go see Ron. That's how part of that works. And with artificial intelligence, what it is, it's machine learning. So it starts off as a kindergarten and it learns as it runs. The longer it runs, the smarter it gets. The smarter it gets, because you program for what it to think. It's not really a robot like you see on TV. You put in different things to start teaching it how to learn, like you're teaching it what to look for. A lot of the artificial will be in support. In other words, somebody comes up, they get a product, they're not sure what they're doing, and they'll be able to go on there and say, I don't understand, this happened, and it will answer them, do this. They do it. Did that help? No. Okay, try this. Boom, 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 boom. And you'll move that all the way through until it gets solved. And if that doesn't work, a real person will come on and answer your question. That's what I was told. I hope I didn't make things worse. But what Orphee said is right, but it's spread out a little different. It's more of a 1, 1, 1, 1, not a 3, 3, 3, 3. Same thing. But the thing is, you can't guarantee who's going to get what first. Should you share? Absolutely, because every founder you have is a separate cash register. Because if Orphee has 5 people, he's getting 5 people that are getting the same amount of traffic as he is. Now, if it's just you, it's 1. It's mathematically easy to figure this out. If you have 5, if you have 10, whatever you start with, the quicker you'll get where you want to get. The guarantee is success, not how fast. Fast has to do with you. If you want to share it, you'll get there faster. And I know I talked about 10 minutes longer than I needed to, but anyway, if not, I don't even know if I answered the question.
No,
but,
that's great, Marty. That's great, Marty. One more question for you. What intelligence takes over? What spillover? How does that work?
Okay, now I'm going to be making an assumption.
Okay.
Again, we don't know the pay structure, but I'm going to tell you this. I believe Marty, fat guy from New Jersey, who's usually wrong, believe that there'll be some type of 3 by infinity. Okay, which means if you get 4, your 4th one drops down below and goes to someone else. So you're helping you and indirectly helping someone else. Now, that's one part maybe of the pay structure. I believe there's many, many parts of the pay structure. I could be wrong, but that's the way I see it. That's where infinity comes in. If you have X amount of personals, that's why I tell people, don't worry about building low. The company's going to do that for you. Build as wide as you can. Get as many wide as you can because they're going to build low. And the more you have personal, I'm not sure what the number is. I heard 125 personals. They're going to give you 3 somewhere in your downline. If they give you 3, guess what? That moves you from 15 levels to 18 levels. That's where infinity comes in. So there's no limit to what you can make. Overflow is, on Passive Nation, me, Mike, and Dan have created about 12,000 sets of 3. So 12,000 people in OnPassive Nation will not have to worry about making their next month's payment because of overflow. That was on purpose. We knew if we build it, it's good for us, no joking, but it's also good for the people under us because people that can't build will automatically have their 3. Now, guess what? If part of the overflow we have goes to Orphee or LYNN, and LYNN already has 3, guess what? The 3 that she would have got goes under her. Now she's helping somebody else get the 3 for the following month. I hope I'm making sense. I know I drink a lot of coffee today.
No, that's really exciting, Marty.
That's how listen to me. If you really get it, you are not going to be able to sleep. This is a massive, massive, unbelievable thing we have our hands on. I mean, massive. If you think you know, you don't. I can guarantee it. We don't know what we have our hands on. So even if you got a brother that you can't stand, buy him a position. Don't talk to him about it. Don't talk to any family. That's a mistake. Family will beat you down. Let somebody else talk to your family. They're smarter than you are. So just share it if you can. If you're not comfortable, that's okay. The company, you're going to do well if you have none. You're going to do well if you have 100. If you're just going to get there quicker. And remember this, you might not have any in your team that you see, but on launch day, you could have 500 or 5,000. Why? You don't know where you're going to line up when this launches. You could be in a vein or a tree root of somebody that just blew it out of the water above you. That is possible. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but it's possible. So, and remember, the company said the first year they're going to bring in 100 million customers. Do you know what that means? Over 300,000 people a day. 2 million people a week. And somebody's going to ask me, am I going to have my 3? Are you kidding me? 2 million people a week could come into OnPassive. I'm not saying it's going to happen right away, but as this train gets moving and you get the viral effect and it's on TV and it's in Forbes magazine and we got our Frankenstein Ash on some TV show explaining what he did. It's gonna blow up, guys. It's gonna blow up. And once again, I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna try anyway. That's it. That's all I got. That's what you get for asking me.
Judy, does that cover your question, I think?
Thanks, Marty. Absolutely.
All righty. Hey, Marty, and if you could track the mail, because my adoption papers haven't come yet, and I just wanted to see if you could take care of that. Anyways, Patrick, go ahead. Patrick Boma. Hello, Patrick. Are you there? Unmute yourself so we can hear. Okay. Going once, going twice. Hey, go to the next person. Anybody else have any questions for Orphee? Three something in the morning. We're keeping this poor guy up. Go ahead, Lynn. Lynn, you don't have to raise your hand. You're like the teacher, okay?
I am intrigued by the auto translation feature or capability that we're going to be able to use within OConnect and with Academy, etc. And I wanted to know, how is it that we are the first to develop it? It's something that I think other companies would have known that they needed to create, but they never created it. So how did we come about? I mean, how did this come about? Do we have like genius computer programmers or what? And how do you create such a capability? And how long do you think it took? And how many people had to work on it to create this? Orphee, Adam, you want to talk about that? Unmute yourself. You gotta unmute yourself.
He's talking, but we're not hearing.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. Yes, we can. We can
Yeah,
hear you.
I was saying that, Lynn, this is a tricky question, really. You know, the genius is Ash Mufare. He thought about it. He took us to Hyderabad. I said it. When you were there, this is where you get the most talented people. You know, I studied the machine learning, artificial intelligence at school. I can tell you that I cannot tell you I'm a guru, but you have really not tech people there in Hyderabad, even not in Bangalore, where they are experienced, they know how to program this, they know how to design it. I'm not saying that you have also very talented people in the United States who can do it. They are more expensive, okay? This is how you need to do it. We are not going into secret, but when you look at it, it is about programming. So people need to design it from scratch. If you haven't designed it, it is very difficult, you know, to copy and paste or adapt it. It's much more difficult to correct it than design it from beginning, from the ground. This is what has been done. This is why you see it. So if you start your application, you haven't decided, you haven't designed your application to be speaking also in English, in German, in other language, you will have only one English speaking language, and then you need to translate. Then you need to go through Google Translation, and which is really cumbersome. I mean, and you see, it's not perfect. This is not how it is done. From beginning, someone imagined that, okay, we are a global family with different languages, and these need to be translated and adapted directly to you. And this is where the machine learning is coming into play, and how it is getting improved as we use it. It is thanks to artificial intelligence programming languages. But okay, if you want that we discuss really tricky things in language itself, programming language, we can go through outside this webinar. But it's really exciting how they design it and how they've done it. On this, I was really impressed when I've seen it myself. It is 108 languages, 108 languages translated automatically. You can imagine. That's fantastic. We have today small applications also in with artificial intelligence, but only speaking one language at a time. You know, you speak English and then it is translated into Japan or into Chinese Mandarin, but not 108 different languages, which is covering almost the whole world when we think about e-learning education. It's huge.
Awesome. Awesome. Patrick, wake up. Do you want to speak?
Patrick sleepy.
Patrick.
Right.
I don't think he knows his hands up.
Patrick, your hands is up.
But I can tell you that the genius behind OnPassive, if everybody would like to know, is Ash's wife. She pretty much keeps him in line and tells him, go for it, do this. So he's a very, very lucky man to have what he has in his life. And we are very, very lucky to have what he has to give us. So Dr. Doris in the house, come on down.
Yeah, I greet you all.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Greetings. Yeah, from Ghana.
All right.
It's 1:30 here AM.
Mercy. Mercy.
Um,
Time for
this
pancakes.
question. Yeah, I'm so excited. Thank you so much, Mr. Charles, Mr. Adom, Orphee.
Yeah.
I always love to listen to you. Great presentation, very clear, plain, and any newcomer can understand simple. Thank you. God bless you all. I bless Mr. Ash for this wonderful program to help humanity. In fact, I always say this is our pension income. Yeah, we struggle for long. Now we are on a pension to enjoy a life with Mr. Ash. This is a question from one friend. He said he's not ready with the money now to be a founder, but can he register and get a link and register others under him before even paying? Because when he told others, they are interested, but he himself have not yet registered to get a link to connect them. Is it possible? That's the question, please. Thank you.
I don't know. You want me to take it?
Sure.
Okay.
Or
Yeah.
Charles?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. No, unfortunately, Dr. Doris, I
Go
think.
down. Go lay down.
Can you hear me?
I can't lay down.
Yeah, I can hear you. And some people also registered under me, but they have not yet paid. So they are asking if after registering without payment, can they have a link to give to others to be under them?
No, Dr. Doris, no. Unfortunately, as I explained, you know, when you register without paying, you don't have access to your back office. You need to pay.
That means you are not a funder. Yeah.
No, you are not yet a funder. To have access to your referral link, you need to become a funder. To become a funder, you need to pay. And when you pay this $97, you become a funder. But although even when you pay, you need to sign the NDA in your back office when you complete successfully your payment. Without signing it, even you cannot access your back office. So I don't know in which level. Make sure that people have registered, they have paid $97, and then they have signed the electronic version of the NDA. Then once you do it, in the same step, you get your access to your back office. I've shown it.
Before you can copy your link. Yeah.
Yes, before you can copy your link and share.
That is correct. Yeah. I said this so, but I think he's on the line to hear more. Thank you very much.
My pleasure.
Good night.
Good night.
God bless you.
Good night. Yeah. Thank you, Dr. Doris. Now we have Romeo. Oh, Romeo, come forth, oh, Romeo.
Okay, I'm wondering if this is correct on how this is gonna work. Once
Yes,
we flip the switch, now as targeted traffic, we get someone that comes to our website. It's gonna pinpoint the location, which will bring up the representative of the chat box or the chat in that language to explain to that customer. And then if it's from a different place, like let's say it's from Australia, and then someone else comes in from Turkey, is that going to be the same thing? Another representative chat is going to come up in that language to explain the products to different customers. Am I correct on how this is going to work?
Ron, do you want to take, or you want me to take this?
go ahead if you like.
Yeah, I believe even today already, you can experience it if you are a founder on in your back office. You will see that you can switch in Turkish or in English or in German. We got already a flavor of it. Yes, this is the way it's going to work. If the language is covered, it will switch into your language to explain it to you. And this is the beauty of their artificial intelligence in this play.
Yeah, instead of me, I'm talking about the customers that are going to our website. It's going to switch to each, I mean, even if they come in at the same time, one from one country, one from another, the chat is going to, where they're targeted, the chat that comes up is going to be able to help each customer with different language. Is that what
I believe? Yeah, I believe if they are targeted, the link they get, the link is already in their language, right? Because the targeting, and this is how it works already. I mean, you get the link in your language, you follow the link, it will keep following the same language to explain it to you. Now, it won't switch.
That's going to be awesome. Each customer will come in all across the world in all different languages.
108. Currently, it's covered 108 languages. I don't know if we will have more. I hope we will have more. I trust we're going to have more language as we evolve. But currently, the languages, as per my knowledge, it's 108 languages in different languages. You can list them known today.
Yeah, that's phenomenal. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Romeo. Anybody else have any comments, questions?
We have someone in the attendees list,
Okay.
Paula, who would like to ask a question. She may be deaf, I'm not sure.
Yeah, Lynn, I've left her hand up because I wasn't but she is allowed to talk.
Paula, do you have a question? She does want to be placed on the panel, but her hand is still up. Do you have a question, Paula? We see your hand raised. Maybe her hand is stuck. Up, could be.
I'll put her hand down, and if she wants to talk, she can put it back up, and then we'll know for sure. How's that?
All right.
That'll work. Kevin
Paula, if you
Rutledge.
have a question, raise your hand again, please, Paula.
Kevin Rutledge, we would like to hear from you. What's up, brother?
Good. What would you like to hear?
Just you, buddy.
We did have one question in the chat from Emmanuel. Did Chris handle that? I know he started on it. It was I think a login question.
Yeah. Hitting a pay. Sometimes new people that join it won't let them pay. Usually if you reset your computer, reboot your computer or it works. If it doesn't, just reset your password, wait a couple minutes and it'll go through. I've had quite a few of those last couple weeks.
Refresh your cookies.
Yeah, or you can refresh your cookies. I ate a bunch of cookies today, so I'm refreshed.
You know, I keep getting on these websites and I keep promising cookies, but they never send them.
Oh, my goodness.
If you want a copy of this webinar, feel free to send an email to onpassivenation@gmail.com. That's how you get one. You have to request a copy. We can't, you have to come to us, unfortunately. We don't go to you. Makes it much easier that way. But no, I'm excited. I've been excited for about the last 2.5 years. I think it's been something like that ever since I had my moment. And I don't know, it just, it hasn't been slowing down at all. It's, the momentum's cranking right along. We're getting some good news. I don't know if, I'm not gonna share it. I'm gonna make you go look for it. But
Kevin, tell me something. You've been in this for 2.5 years. What is it that keeps you going?
oh boy, what is it that doesn't keep me going? This is the most exciting thing I've ever been part of. I came online about 13 years ago. I was a carpenter and I was looking for a way to fill in the cracks, you know, when I got laid off and whatnot. And I met a guy, I was real fortunate. I met a guy who was, he knew what he was doing. He was offline, I think about 11 years. He'd just come online. And we was making the transformation, you know, from offline to online. When I met him, I think he was about a year, maybe or so, but he taught me relationship marketing is what he taught me. He taught me know, like, and trust. And it's you know, it's a great way to do business. I mean, I think business should be a pleasure for both parties. And but relationship marketing takes time. And it's time that most people don't have or you know, don't want to take. And that was me to a T. I had all the information, but I just, you know, I didn't have the want to, or the fire wasn't hot enough or high enough, and I messed around for, I mean, years melted by. I learned a ton, but life happens. And that's the beauty of OnPassive is we're automated. It doesn't matter. Life's going to happen. The app talks about it. You know, you have a bad day and then you lose somebody in your family, you know, you're not going to be 100%. You go to work. It's just not going to happen. But with automation, you can achieve that. You can set everybody free. You can get everybody's bills paid, and they can figure out what they want to do with their free time. If they want to work, they can work. If they don't want to work, they don't have to. And then we can get the bigger picture. Then we can go out and we can really help some people that have been suffering for a long time. And I tell you, if that don't excite you, I don't know what will.
I hear you, brother. I hear you. I appreciate you telling us all that, being with us behind the scenes, helping out. We really, really do appreciate you. We have a young lady, a totally doobly dude, California girl. Julie, go ahead. Come on down.
Hello, Ron. Hello, Lynn. Hello, everyone. Hope you are doing fantastic. I know you're sticking out your tongue, Chris. It's so fun. We're having such a good time always at Founder meeting each other. And if you are a guest here, I mean, look how amazing OnPassive is here with so many friends around the world. And that was a beautiful presentation, Orphee. It's so good to meet you and hear you present OnPassive opportunity with everyone. You know, it has been 3 years for a lot of us. Some has been 2 years, some have been a year, some has been a day, some have been 3 days or 3 months. But I believe it is a time for all of us to reach out to each other locally so we actually get to meet each other in person. You know, the beautiful thing of it is that when you meet a founder who is sharing the same vision, the same passion, and you meet each other and you just embrace that time, that being togetherness with each other. And so I encourage everyone, if you are, you know, having founders or friends or family in the same local area, I would love for every one of you, of us, to actually reach out and spend time together and talk about OnPassive, because as you know, we all sitting together in the Zoom. We go from Zoom to Zoom, and it's never enough because we love talking about OnPassive. So thank you, Ron, and thank you, Lynn, so much for having this beautiful webinar, and thank you for giving me the opportunity to share with you. There are 2 events that happen coming up this month. The very first one is happening on the 17th of this month, and it's happened in Maryland, in the city of LYNN in Maryland, and it's going to be in the Best Western Banquet Room. That room is actually holding, I believe, up to 500 people. The leaders, Charles Osong, and then Dr. Benny, and all the leaders in that area, in the DMV area, is preparing a beautiful event for any founders or guests that has an opportunity. Even there are actually founders is going to be driving over there. I know Key Window is working the night before, but he said he's going to be driving there, take 5 hours. And I myself would be flying from California to West Virginia and then go to Washington, D.C., go into the Maryland area. We're just going out there and just hoping to meet founders. And you know, the best thing of it is that we get to hug each other and we get to see each other. As you can see, myself and Sherry Dursaway, Terry Thompson, we get to see each other every week and doing the live together and just share that. So I urge you, if you are in the DMV, D means, you know, in California, DMV means Department of Motor Vehicle. But in the Maryland area, it's DC, Maryland, and Virginia. So that's where it is coming. And if you are having founders meet together, we would love to have the image or the video clips. You know, we're putting everything together and we wanted to meet you. So once again, I'd like to let you know that the very first event on August 17th is going to be in Maryland, and it is, I'm gonna put the address here. I'm actually typing in the chat, and I had to raise my hand, but I'm gonna put that information there for you if you are planning to be there. And if you would like to have more details of it, send an email to Marty at onpassivenation@gmail.com inquiring about the event that we're having now. Remember, this is only founders meetup event. It's not a corporate, it's not an OnPassive corporate event, but it's event that founders and leaders are putting together, right? So it's going to happening in August the 17th at 6:30, actually at 6 o'clock Eastern time. It's when everyone's getting together. The event itself will promptly start at 7 o'clock. Now, talking about the Cameroon traditions, everybody's getting food. I mean, it's like they're bringing food. This person, that person say, I'm bringing this. So there's going to be light refreshment. But according to what I see, the list, there's a lot of food there. So if you are in the area, and I know it's the end of the day, I would love for all of us to, if you are in that area, and if you need to drive maybe 20 miles, 30 miles, I don't know, we urge that you come there. Now, that's a very first event. Now, the second event is in Southern California. Now, Southern California is that if you are in Los Angeles, if you are in Riverside County, if you are in Ventura County, if you are in San Diego, all those counties, we all can get together. Southern California, and it's going to happen on Monday, the 30th of August. It's going to start at 6:30. We are going to have light refreshment there. On both of these events, we are open out not only to founders, but also to guests. If you have guests, or if you have friends, family, or even just friends on Facebook, if you would please take the flyers that we have together, share it out, invite them to go there with you. I can actually make a personal flyer for you if you need, with your phone number out there, so you could invite them to attend these webinars. On these meeting, not webinar, on this meeting, Jeffrey Mowak is calling. On this meeting, we are going to have presentation, Q&A, and then we are also going to have founders sharing their testimonial. Now, you might say, Julie, you haven't made any money. Why is testimonial? Now, if you are a true founder of OnPassive, you know that your story, become a founder of OnPassive, has changed your life. Those are the testimonials we are going to share. So if you have friends, family, prospects, anyone that you want to send to this event, myself, Charles Osong, all the founders in the area will be able to help you. Now, that is the 2 meetup event. There is going to be a Zoom. It's going to happen if you are in other side of the country. You actually can attend one of the Zoom that the leaders are putting together, and it's happened on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern time, okay? And that Zoom link, do you know the Caribbean where Admira had her webinar, is the same link that you could use to attend. Now, Admira's webinar, it's at 8 o'clock. That Zoom that evening, it's going to happen an hour before that. So if you could please mark your calendar, or if you follow the Leadership Council tab, either myself, Charles Osong, or Chris Johnson, or any of the leader will post it out there. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to Ron, LYNN, or anyone that invited you to this webinar. Guys, it is now time to take the action. If you are on the fence, or if you are a guest, get back with the person who shared this message with you, share this webinar with you. And if you want to attend those events in person, please reach out to the person that shared this with you and have them connect you with us. And if you are a founders, and if you want to attend, or you want more information about these meetups together, please reach out to myself. Any of the founders will be able to connect you. Thank you, Ron. Thank you, LYNN. Thank you, everyone who spoke today. And you both are a great match, and you both are doing such amazing things to the community. So I appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for letting me speak.
Thank you, Julie. You're always welcome to speak anytime. Real quick, how's Nashville Milo going?
Nashville Milo is doing great. He is home now. He is right now just basically catching up with things, focusing on his health. The whole Julie and Milo show will come back again after the event. You know, the week of the 18, when the 19 or the 20, when I'm coming back, we are going back. And if you have not got your interview with Julie and Milo, I urge you, because it is very important. Remember, you are the original founder of OnPassive, right? And you want to tell your story. We are doing interview right now. I believe we have over 150 founders that has story out there. So if you like to tell your story on the Julie and Milo show, please go to julieandmilo.com. Click on the contact us, or you can send an email to myself or Milo, or the best way to do is connect with us on Facebook. Milo is Nashville Milo, and myself is Julie Nguyen, but you know, you can find us out there. Send us an email, let us know that you are interested to tell your story. One thing that I have to say is that if you are a founder of OnPassive, this is a time for you to build your legacy, and it started with your story. It started with your story. When you go on, you tell the story, you tell them where you were, how you are today and what's going to happen after when OnPassive launch. It's a time capsule for you. So please reach out, and OnPassive rocks. There's no other opportunity like that out there in this world and in this lifetime. And I believe it takes one person to start it all, as Mr. Ashmore for it. OnPassive will change one person at a time, and it all started with Mr. Ashmore for it. That's a quote from Milo, by the way. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, no problem. No problem. We enjoy it. Okay.
Ron?
Yes,
I
Chris.
interrupt you for 1 second. I apologize. Richard Van Patten, I'm being told, is a hearing impaired. So if he gets on there again, we can, LYNN, I'm sure, can help us out with the interpreter. LYNN?
Okay. All right. John, we have a hand up. Johnson.
Okay.
Yes. Johnson. There you go.
Yeah. Thank you, sir. Thank you, everyone. Thank
Hello.
you.
Hi, Johnson. I'm glad you're here.
Thank you, LYNN. I appreciate you. My name is Johnson, speaking from Nigeria. The time here in Nigeria as I speak is about 3 a.m. in the morning, about 2:54, which is almost 3 a.m. in the morning. I just want to appreciate everyone for this great webinar tonight. This is my first time of joining this LYNN and Raw webinar show. I saw it on Facebook and I decided to share it with my group and my team and everyone all over here in Nigeria. First and foremost, I want to thank the presenter for tonight, person of Orphee, Adom of France. Orphee, we have known Orphee, and we here in Nigeria, there's nobody that will say he does not know Orphee because of his wonderful presentation. We did use him in most of our webinar, and it has been amazing. When we printed the recording for the 2 previous webinars I had with Nigeria, I share it with my team, I share it with everyone in Nigeria. When they listened to the webinar, they were amazed. They told me that this is the first time that they have really got to understood what OnPassive is all about. So I want to appreciate Orphee Adom for the marvelous work he's doing and for the wonderful presentation. There's not much to say here today, rather than to thank everyone that is here. Particularly, I want to thank Marty. Marty is here. And I want to thank LYNN, who is, I call her a co-partner because she's in my team here, a group in Nigeria. There's no webinar that we will hold here in Nigeria that LYNN is not present. So we appreciate you, LYNN, and we thank you so much. I will not fail to thank Naka. Naka, I saw her here. Naka, we appreciate you. You have always carried Orphee along, and we appreciate all the work we are doing for us and for the people of Nigeria. Thank you, everyone. May God bless everyone. Thank you. God bless you all.
Thank you, Johnson. Thank you. Nice to have you. Yes, thank you.
Thank you, Johnson. Thank you for posting our webinar in OnPassive Nation, Nigeria. If any of you want to belong to that Facebook group, hop on over. It's a great group. Thank you very much, Johnson.
Thank you, ma. Thank you.
Okay, Ellen, you have something. Go ahead.
Hey, Chris, thanks. First of all, thank you, everybody. I just want to send love and light to everybody. I'm very excited for all of us collectively and universally. I have a question for Morty. Heads up, Morty. I'm a little confused. And I've been trying to go back and forth with this and get some clarity. And I don't know if I'm the only one confused, so I'm just kind of bring it to the table here. Marty, you talk about that we need to build wide. And I've gone around to a couple of different other leaders now asking how to build wide. and I'm getting conflicting information. So if you can explain, please, how to build wide for all of us, I'd really, really appreciate it.
Ellen, I can tell you how to build wide.
Oh, okay, go right ahead then.
You just sponsor everybody you can and don't worry about putting anybody under you. Okay, if you sponsor everybody on your own, you will build wide. Okay, and then when the company takes over, they will build that team for you. So all you have to worry about is share, sponsor, put them under you.
Yep. Use your personal referral link.
Yes.
Okay.
You're good.
I always send out your personal link. Okay, and let the people under you build their teams because they need to build wide also.
All right, then my next question to this is trying to advertise for OnPassive, but I don't know where to find the links to do that, to find like some of the fancy graphics and stuff that some other people have.
That is an art. That is an art. I don't even know how to do that. So what I do, Ellen, is I go to YouTube.
Yeah.
And I copy Mike Ellis's videos and anybody else that gets my light bulb turned on. And that's what I do. I just share their videos. If you have an idea what you would like, it's possible that you could email Bill Musk or Timmy Johnson or Kevin Rutledge, and they might possibly be able to create an ad page or whatever you want to say. Call it not an ad page because you don't have to advertise. Remember, okay? All you have to do is share this with everybody you meet, everybody in line when you're at a store. Okay, just they come 6 foot of you, share it with them. Okay, don't spend a lot of money on advertising. It's not going to be needed because OnPassive is going to do that for all of us. So I would save your money on advertising as much as you can and let OnPassive build it for you.
Perfect. Thank you, Chris, so much. I appreciate everybody. I hope y'all have a great.
No, that was Ron. Chris is not paying attention to you.
Oh, no, I actually was just talking.
Oh, yeah, now you want to come on.
No, I was just talking to Ellen.
I didn't catch the first message, Chris. So
Yeah.
raise my hand. I just caught the second message.
No, what Ron has said is true. Don't waste your money on advertising. And Marty Dargarmo, I don't even want to call him out because he'll be talking for 5 hours about it because he knows how to do it. But there's no tricks, there's no secrets to getting people to join. It's just simply sharing it. If they see this and believe it, that's the truth. When they say wide, like Ron said, you just got to sign people up. Don't put them under different people. Just keep signing them up under you. That's wide. If you go down, you'd be putting people under your team. But those people that you're building wide for, when we launch, you keep 3. The rest of them are going to drop right down to your level 1 or level 2, 3. So when they say wide or deep, just go wide. Just keep signing them up under you.
Ellen, I muted you because of the background noise. So if you want to speak, just unmute yourself.
Strange, I have background noise because there's nobody here.
It sounded like wind.
Oh, I know what it is. It's our computer. Pick one. Which device would you like to work off tonight?
That's no problem. Does that answer all your questions, Ellen?
Yes, thank you very much. I really appreciate all
Awesome.
you guys. You've been wonderful. And we can work on those other 2 things later, Chris, if I can get them.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us tonight. We appreciate you're here.
Oh, I love.
Okay, now we have, let's see, what's he look like tonight? Oh, yeah. Yeah, he still looks like somebody you'd find in Hollywood. Oh, yeah, it's Cedric Flowers from the Hollywood Squares in Philadelphia. Go ahead, come on down, brother.
Yes, sir, officer. Appreciate you. You know,
Just the facts, sir, just the facts, okay?
yes, sir. You know, I love the officers. You know, my pa was a cop, so you know, you got a special place in my heart for
Thank you, you too,
your
buddy.
service. Yes,
Thank you.
no problem. I just wanted to thank Orphee. That was an excellent presentation. You know, you reaffirm my decision in being in OnPassive. You know, this is the best olive branch you can hand to a person, and it's a great business to be a part of, a company. You know, we got the state of the art products. You know, it's nothing better than OnPassive. It's a constant joy being a part of OnPassive. So if anyone, whoever, you know, introduced you to this webinar, please give them a handshake, a kiss, a hug, because they love you very much. You know, you can't find nothing. I say this all the time. If you know anything better than OnPassive, please let a brother and sister know. And I will definitely bring 800,000 people with me, more than 800,000 people with me. So it's nothing else out here. You know, you mentioned it in your presentation, you know, Google, Microsoft, Facebook. Not one of them offered any of us a percentage of their company. Not one. You know, Zoom. Well, I know I don't have to tell y'all about Zoom. This is our Hollywood Squares. You know, our CEO. I remember one time he couldn't get into his own Zoom. You know, that's the best. I mean, we have an old Connect. We ain't gonna have that problem. You know, we got the best products in the world. So, you know, I'm fortunate and blessed. You know, I thank Mr. Ash. I gotta always thank him. I'll be thanking him the rest of my days. Appreciate him and his family. You know, I know he's doing well. You know, I'm always praying for him and his family. And I just want to say, just get in. You can't lose. You won't lose. There's nothing else better. You know, where are you going to go and have a company work for you 24/7, 365 days a year? What other company going to do that? I'll wait. Please let me know. If there's another company out here that's going to do that for you, please let me know. I'll sign up right now. So I ain't gonna take up all no time, but I just wanted to tell you that was a great presentation, and you reaffirmed my stance on, you know, being in OnPassive. You know, it's nothing better. You know, this is a no-brainer to me. You know, generational wealth, residual income. It can retire you from your job if you know, I mean, you might like your job, but you can always keep this job. And but this won't even be like a job. This is, I mean, it's just like a job coming to you, telling you they're gonna do everything for you the rest of your life. You just stay home, we'll do your job for you. That's what OnPassive would be for you. So I don't see nothing else better. So just get in, sign up today if you can. Whoever brought you to this webinar, and thank them. That's all I got to say. I'm in it to win it. Peace, everyone. Love all of y'all.
Hey, Cedric, you know what?
Yes.
I hope your Eagles do better. Those Steelers put a whooping on them.
Oh boy.
You know, Tim, I didn't even know, but it's preseason. It's all good, you know.
That's right. That's right.
But as long as I'm with OnPassive, my heart's still gonna be full of joy, man. But I don't care what those Eagles do.
Cedric, thank you very much for sharing. We always love to hear from you, man. Thanks for joining us tonight.
No problem, no problem.
Another thing I'd like to say to Ellen that I meant to say is don't try to talk people into this, okay? Because it just doesn't work. It doesn't gel. If somebody doesn't want to get in it, I have a saying, some will, some won't, next. And I move to the next person. Because if you try, we all have people that we'd really, really, really love to have in this business. but they just can't see the vision. They don't want to step out of the box. They're used to the traditional ways of making money. You know, we were all brought up. We go to school, we graduate, some go to college, then we get a job, and we work a job until we retire, and then we draw Social Security in retirement, and that's the way it's supposed to be, okay? But we all know here, it's not true, okay? We are entrepreneurs. We see the vision of Ash McFarland, okay? So share it with everybody you can, but don't waste time on people, okay? Because they will wear you down, and they will get you down and out, and they'll suck the energy right out of you. Not everybody is cut out to be a founder with OnPassive, okay? So just keep that in the back of your mind, sweetie, because it's a sharing experience. We don't have to recruit. They will do it for us. But to me, sharing is the most fun of this business, is to share it and tell people about it and embarrass my wife in a grocery line talking to somebody that's a stranger. I really enjoy doing that. So just stick with it. You know, I embarrass my wife all the time. You know, we'll be in a line, and somebody, you'll hear these two young kids saying, "Oh, I hate my job. You know what they made me do?" And I'll just walk up to them and say, "Hey, I can fix that for you." "You can?" "Yeah, come here." I'll take him to the side. My wife's standing in line saying, "Do you know what you want to order?" But, you know, we'll get to that. Got to share and passive first. Eating comes later. So just keep the faith. Share it, share it, share it, and share it. That's all you can do. Some will, some won't. Next. Just keep that in your mind. Keep saying that over and over and over. Well, now that I got that out of my system, who else we got on here that wants to speak? Chris Johnson. He's sitting back there giggling and laughing. And
you know what, Ron? You have been very entertaining. I'm gonna have to say it. I think everyone will too. You have been very entertaining tonight, and boy, I needed some good laughs. Of course, everyone knows I took a little spill today. I am perfectly fine, a little sore, but I needed to laugh like that. This was a long day, but to hear in your voice the excitement, and I really truly believe that OnPassive has brought this out. I've watched you come alive, literally alive, not only since you took the Zoom over and you and Lynn are rocking it, but you're broadcasting excitement, you're broadcasting patience, you're broadcasting love. And right now I'm blown away by how you're acting tonight, because you actually are comical, you're keeping people awake. And I appreciate
it's 3 o'clock in the morning. This poor guy's
yeah.
sitting here.
And I want to apologize to Orphee. I'm not going to say your name right, so I'm just going to call you OA, because OA. You did an excellent presentation, buddy. I apologize. I did write some things in the chat about you because who's waving to me? Oh, that's okay.
Judy Miller's husband. Hi, Judy Miller's husband.
But you did a great job. Very, very informational. Probably one of the best webinars I've seen as far as information. You shared quite a bit there. And it was great, buddy. I love seeing different people present, because it makes it a lot more exciting. I mean, if I got to listen to Marty DeGarmo talk for the next 20 years, I'm in a lot of trouble. He knows I love him, but my God, you can only take so much of me too. I know everyone's sick of my big mouth, but it was very nice to hear a refreshing voice and a very intelligent one at that, and how you're answering questions. So, but guys, OnPassive's it. It's the last thing you're ever going to have to do. You know, Ron asked Kevin earlier, what made you get in OnPassive? And boy, my answer is real simple. You get paid to do nothing. That's all you really need to know and understand. Ellen, I think, stressing herself out. I don't want her to stress out, but she's working it. She really is working it, and she cares. That shows pride. And not 5 minutes prior, we were just texting each other about it. And to me, that shows people they're passionate about it and they care. And I'm willing to jump, over a barbed wire fence, not an electrical one like Marty tried to do with something, but I just think that when I see people working like that and sharing, I've seen a lot of people say a lot of things on these telegrams and webinars. We always get some negativity in there from a stranger, but I watch an entire family come together and say, not an impassive. So I'm really enjoying that. One thing about this family that's really going to change the world, and I was actually talking to 3 of my best friends last night till very late in the morning, like normal. And one thing I've always said is, if we can fix racism, this world's going to be just a wonderful place. And I believe right now OnPassive has fixed racism because I see every color, short, as Marty says, fat, tall, wide, skinny, anything. Cedric Flowers always says it the right way. Martin Luther King would go crazy for this. And I definitely back you up on that because this is what some things want. And I'll say it again, and I'll go above my level. I don't really talk about religion, but I know God would love this too, because he just wants people to love and respect each other and get it going, So, but just keep doing what you're doing. Do not get pressured, guys. We are so close. It's on the tip of my tongue. I just can't say nothing, but we are so close. Pretty soon when we launch, you're not going to have to worry about building teams. All right. They're going to do it for you. Chill out. Share with the people you love. Share with the people that come across you and just keep doing it. But my gosh, do not stress about it. Take that stress away and give it to OnPassive. Passive going to do it all. All right, Ron, that's all I got.
Hey, Chris, I hope that wasn't a sign.
Something was
No, your cuckoo clock.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It always goes off at the right time, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
It seems like every time I look at DeGarmo, that clock goes off. I can't figure it out. So
I got a question from Marty, I'm sorry. Marty, unmute yourself. Okay. Let me see your hand. Okay. I have a question. I just have to ask, okay? Did Dawn just not have a birthday?
Yes.
Did you hurt your hand giving her a birthday spanking?
No, I'm the one that knocked Chris down.
All right. I had to ask.
And guess what? I hit him in the head. And it's a hard head, yeah.
That'll break it, buddy.
Is that the spill that you took today, Chris? Who were you chasing, or who were you running from?
You want to know the truth is Marty wouldn't get out of bed, so I had to go over there and I tried, give him a shove, and I tripped over his teddy bear and I just fell right over and hurt my hip a little bit. But I told him he can't sleep that late. I got to actually go and wake him up now.
Your nose is grown, Pinocchio.
Are you out there cow tipping?
Bruce, you had your hand up, buddy, from Delray Beach, Florida. Did you have something you wanted to say?
I heard you, James.
No, I was referring to Chris, not you.
With all this cavorting going on, I didn't want to interrupt.
Well, you can, what'd you call it?
He hurt his hand over
Convorting?
Head. That's a bad thing.
Bruce, what'd you call it? Convorting?
I was just saying, Marty hurt his hand over Chris's head.
Oh, yeah, okay. You said some big word that I didn't know what it was, so I just wanted to make sure we had this in the proper content, okay? Go ahead.
You won't be able to use a computer so well. Orphee, I want to tell you, you were spot on. In spite of all the difficulty that happened in the beginning, you did a fantastic job. And the testimonial of that is a man from Nigeria. And I want to thank Nigeria for being here at 3 a.m. in the morning. But he said you sparked and ignited the enthusiasm of the Nigerian people tonight. So that's testimonial for how much this works. One thing I know I learned a long time ago, there are people who are going to build you up, and there are going to be people who are going to try, when you try to construct something, they'll try to destruct it. And it's very important to know that we're all sensitive people. We all have this inside. We have this brilliant, this God, this divine brilliance inside of us. And I really believe that OnPassive was divinely inspired. But people from the outside, even though it's inside you, there's this big elephant out here. And the big elephant I call Dumbo. And Dumbo starts saying, well, what do you think of this? What do you think of that? Why is this taking so long if it's so good? And if you start listening to those kind of Dumbos out there, what will happen is your mind will start doubting. And when you have something that you really believe in, don't share your dream with people you know who are not dreamers. If you share with negative people, you'll get negative responses. And you don't need to do that. Stay with positive people, because positive people is what we have here. We have a lot of people who are wild and crazy and happy and joyous and free. And we have to remain positive. So to remain positive, you have to hold on to your dream and never doubt it. Because doubt is a great destroyer of any dream, is doubt. So the doubters out there will try to destroy you, and the visionaries will build you up. So when we stay with positive people, we get positive results. So what we got to do is stay positive, 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 and things will turn out fine. I'm just very proud to be here. I'm proud to be a part of this, what I call more of a movement of people in the direction of making a change in this world for the better. Because that's what we're all about. You know, whether it's money, whether it's, money makes people happy, whether you realize it or not. There's a divine principle in wealth. In all of the traditions of any religion that I grew up with, God said, go out, leave here, and your family will prosper. So just understand your family will prosper with OnPassive. Because this, like I said, this is divine. And anything that divine ends up with having divine results. So
Good deal,
anyway,
Bruce. Thank you very much. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, folks, we're about almost 20 minutes after the 10 o'clock hour, and we like to keep it at 2 hours. So we are going to end this with Miss Robin Noble. And Robin, if you'll come out and share some wisdom with us, and then we will let everybody go to bed.
Ron, you're very kind.
Can I say,
Thank you.
Of course. Robin, before you speak, I wanted to ask Marty, would it be okay for us to end the official section of this webinar after Robin speaks, and then stop the recording and then just chat afterwards? Would you mind if we did that? We did that last week. Marty. Can you hear me?
Hold on, I was doing
Marty.
something else. Yeah, I'm multitasking. I'm sitting still, but I'm doing another thing. Yeah, I don't care.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
just
after, thank you.
Yeah,
After Robin speaks, we'll end, and then we'll just shoot the breeze.
Okay.
Unrecorded. Thank you very much. Go ahead, Robin.
Thank you, Lynn. I promise I'll keep this short. Thank you and Ron for an absolutely fantastic webinar. And Orphee, merci beaucoup pour une présentation fantastique. It was a really amazing presentation. Thank you so much. I would just like to say something that I've learned very recently as a founder, even though I've been in for a couple of years and I have learned so much in the process. Each one of you on here tonight, and share this with your teams, the amount of freedom that you get when you say to somebody that OnPassive may not be for them, because you're listening to their procrastinations, you're listening to them putting up walls, you're listening to them saying all sorts of negativity about it. We know better, we know what this is, and it is so exciting to be with like-minded people. But it may truly not be for everybody. And I tell you, you have to do this at least once before we launch to know real freedom and the real difference between the pressure and stress of working in those other companies where you have to produce, where you have to have people coming in, and the difference between those companies and the incredible company and business that we have with OnPassive. We're sharing with other people because we want them to benefit in the same manner that we are going to benefit, because we care about them and their well-being. But not everybody gets that. Don't stress yourselves out. This is not what OnPassive is about. Just say thank you very much. This is not for you, and we'll see you on the other side when you come and join us as a customer anyway. Thank you so much for a lovely evening this evening. I've really enjoyed all of this. Merci, Orphee. Good night, everybody.
Thank you,
Merci
Robin.
beaucoup.
Thank you very much.
Merci.
Orphee, again, thank you very much. We are going to end the webinar, and we appreciate the time that you've spent with us. We thank you for staying up with us for so late. It's very kind of you, and we look forward to doing this again. Lynn?
Okay, good night, everybody.
Thank you, Ron.
Lynn, you want to say something? Hold on, folks.
Oh, it's so noisy. Thank you, Orphee, for accepting our invitation. I thought you did a great job, and we all gained a lot from your presentation. So thank you from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right, Marty, if you would, end the recording.